And we're ready to tip this thing off. Fredericktown in their white uniforms, gold numbers and letters. And jumping it up is Skaggs against Helms. The Central Lady Rebels win the tap. And they're in their blue unis with the actually blue numbers and letters. They've got red and white outlines on there. And then they've got the silver, blue, and red and white stripes right down the side. Three-pointer launched up there by Olivia Casey on the first possession. Wouldn't go. Rebound down to Central, and they'll reset to Casey back out of the head of the circle. Casey swings it to the right side. There's Sydney Skaggs. Skaggs plays it up top to Jones. Right back to Sydney on the right wing. Try to use Sydney's first name because Sydney and Megan Skaggs, both in there, sisters. Try to use their first names for you. Now there's Merritt on the right wing to Sydney Skaggs, right baseline. Missed the shot. Megan grabs the rebound. So this will be the third try for Central on this first possession as Olivia Casey tries the jumper from the left elbow. That won't fall. And now a tie-up on the fourth chance for Central. And the alternate possession goes over to the Lady Black Cats. Nicole Burns going to receive the inbound here. Paige Godzi up the floor. Ellie Jensen, Brooke Tonjum, and Tara Helm to round it out. So Fredericktown looking for the first score of the game. They're trying to avoid that early knockout punch delivered by Central the first time these two played. Now there's a power move down underneath. Jensen from the left low block couldn't hit it. Megan Skaggs grabs the rebound. Pushes it over to Olivia Casey. Casey stops at midcourt. Did a good job holding that pivot foot down. And now over to the left wing, Merritt. Merritt has the ball high overhead to Casey. Head of the circle. Between those circles, over to the right wing, Jones. Three-pointer in the air and on target. Mackenzie Jones pushing her average all the way up to 40% outside of the arc. Just hit her 27th triple of the year and a 3-0 lead for these Lady Rebels. Black Cat basketball. Godzi a step through, now pitches to the right wing, and Tara Helm tries the triple. Shot wouldn't fall there, but the Lady Cats grab the rebound. First stick back try won't go. Second one by Burns, not there either, but she will head to the free throw line. So Nicole Burns looking for the first score for Fredericktown. Nicole didn't score the other night in the semifinal, but she does average 5.2 on the season, a 50% free throw shooter. She's got 2 upcoming. Burns, the senior, bends the knees, flips the wrists, and cuts the cords. So Nicole gets on the board for Fredericktown, and a 3-1 lead for the Central Lady Rebels. We're about 85% capacity here for the girls' championship game, with folks standing along the rails as well. So we've got room for a few more folks if you'd like to make it out. If not, you're sure welcome to watch the games online at mimoinfo.com. Just go to J98 Web TV. Sydney Skaggs shoots it from that right baseline. She likes to shoot it from there. This one rattles in and out, though. Loose ball taken right back by Sydney. Drives back to that right baseline. Kick it outside. Jones pump fake on the 3. Slides inside. Sticks in a 12-footer. And Mackenzie Jones starting quickly. 13 in the semifinal. Averaging 11.2 on the year. 5:50 remaining in this first period, and a 5-1 lead as Mackenzie Jones has outscored the Lady Cats from Fredericktown. Now there's a drive by Helm. She's turned right back around along that right baseline. Skip pass up top, left wing. That's Godzi. Godzi doesn't want the 3. Right back to Helm on the right wing. Just outside of the arc. Helm turns one loose. Backside rebound tracked down by Megan Skaggs. Throws a backhand bouncer, and here's Jones bringing it up the floor. Got that ponytail waving behind. Lobs it over the top to Casey. Casey driving inside of that right wing, inside of the arc, ran into some traffic and lost the ball. Dislodged with some good defense by Jensen right there. Helm with a 2-handed chest pass up ahead. Godzi drives inside of the arc. Pulls up, pops one in from 10. Nice look by Paige Godzi. Shoots nearly 50% from the field on the season. Good work by her. Mac Men leading 25-16 in the first half. 7 minutes left, so hoping for the split as the Mineral Area women losers to Three Rivers this evening at Poplar Bluff. Merritt tries a jumper from 12 feet. Shot won't fall. And now a call that would have awarded the ball to Central, but then he corrects the call and gives it back over to Fredericktown. What happened there is the Lady Cats had the rebound, slipped down, kind of flung the ball, and it smacked Sydney Skaggs, and her knee was on the baseline. So basketball to the Lady Cats, and with 4:39 remaining in this first quarter, a 5-3 lead. Lady Rebels leading it. All 5 points scored by Mackenzie Jones. Fredericktown basketball looking for the tie or the lead right here. It's Helm on the left wing, top of the circle. That's Godzi. And that swings it back to Helm. Triple and knocked the bottom out of it. Tara Helm pokes through the three-pointer. She had 21 the other night. Was just magnificent. Hit every big shot her team needed, it seems. And Helm, a 31% shooter, and now 32% outside of that arc. She hit 5 of them the other night, and so just stroked her 36th three-pointer of the year. And now a one-and-done proposition.
Hello, 22 Skaggs, her first, second team foul.
By Park Hills. One shot, bounced out of bounds, and the Lady Cats have it with the lead, 6-5. Great three-pointer by Helm, high arcing shot that just came down and floated right through the net. Now they go to Helm once again on the left wing, same spot on the floor, rattles in and out though. Great battle for the rebound that time as Casey got tangled up with Tonjum. Tonjum hits the floor, alternate possession, awards the basketball to the Central Lady Rebels. I'd like to thank Arcadia Valley Schools, Jostens Graduation Products of Ironton, Myers Shoe Store of St. Gen, J&M Auto Repairs of Leadington, Farmers Mutual Insurance, St. Genevieve, YMCA of the Ozarks, Potosi and the Valley, R6 Schools of Caledonia. 6-5 lead for Fredericktown. Central basketball, though, and there's Sydney Skaggs, strokes a 10-footer from the right baseline. And Sydney's on the board now with her first two. 3:21 remaining in the first quarter. A 7-6 lead for Central, but the good news for the Lady Cats is they are right in the thick of this thing, nearly 5 minutes in. First time they played the Central Lady Rebels, they trailed 23-2 at the end of the first quarter. But as Matt Bradley told us, this is a much different Lady Black Cat team. And Ellie Johnson just hit a shot in traffic just right of the lane, and she puts the Lady Cats back on top, 8-7. A lob down to Sydney Skaggs, right low block, ball on the deck. Megan dives after it, scoops to Sydney. 12-footer rattles in and back out. And then a whistle and a foul going against Central on the rebound attempt. This one going against Megan Skaggs, her first.
Skaggs, her second, third team foul.
First substitute of the game for the Lady Rebels here. It's Tristan Jordan coming in. And here's Annabeth Phillips for the Fredericktown Lady Cats. Phillips hit 3 threes in that semifinal win over Farmington, scored 11 points. She was key in that victory and played most of the minutes in the second half. 8-7 lead for Fredericktown, 2:43 remaining in the first period. Lady Cat basketball, left wing Jensen, head of the circle. There's Godzi with it. Right back to Jensen, just inside of the arc. 17-footers, a little bit short. Casey's got the backside rebound. Skied high for it, wraps the pass back around, and throws it up ahead to Tristan Jordan, who breaks the timeline. Now to Jones, rolling into the left side. Merritt outside of the arc along that wing. Top of the key. That's Tristan Jordan. Back to Merritt. Heels on the arc. The 19-footer rattles in and out. And on the rebound, tapped out by Fredericktown. 2:14 remaining in the first period. 8-7 and a 1-point advantage for the Lady Cats of Fredericktown. Matt Bradley said, hey, Fredericktown's playing with house money in this one. Here's Casey. Squares for the three. Good shot by Casey. She unspooled that one from about 21 feet and got nothing but nylon. Olivia Casey hits her 12th three of the year, a 39% shooter out there. Great shooter. This is a team that shoots 30% as a team outside of the arc. And now here's a steal by Sydney Skaggs in the backcourt. And so a 2-point lead for the Lady Rebels, and they've got the basketball at the minute 50 mark of this first quarter. A lob over to the right wing. Sydney Skaggs trying to eat some space inside. It's Merritt on the left elbow. Driving down to the left low block. Lost her dribble out of bounds. And the basketball back to the Lady Cats as Tia Jordan checks in. Tia Jordan checks in. Sydney Skaggs will get a rest. So the Jordan duo on the floor right now. Tia and Tristan. Looks like a 3-2 zone being played by Central, but will they match up out of this thing? Over to the left wing, that's Helm. Helm to the top of the key, Godzi. Godzi flips it over to Phillips, who was begging for the basketball. She fakes the three, then slides inside, 17-footers off the mark, and Merritt rebounds it in front of the rim. Here's Casey breaking the timeline now, and she rolls it over to Jones. Jones going to initiate the offense from there. Tristan Jordan on the right wing, quickly double team, skip pass over to Jones. Pump fake on the three, slides up, pulls up, 8-footer along the left baseline, will not fall. Rebound tapped out and off of Fredericktown. 64 seconds remaining in the first period, and a 10-8 lead for the Central Lady Rebels. They are the guests on the scoreboard. The team-marked cards would be Fredericktown, and Fredericktown swipes it away. Phillips is on the run. Got Godzi to her left. Phillips going to take it the length of the floor. Missed the layup, though. The rebound ripped down by Tia Jordan, and then a quick foul against the Lady Black Cats. Got to take advantage of those open floor layups, and then the frustration foul after that. Whistle goes against Phillips, her first, and she'll check out in favor of Nicole Burns. 53 seconds remaining in this first period, and a 10-8 lead for Central. Great ball game so far. Befitting of a championship game. Here's a steal by Tonjum in the open floor, and she makes this layup count. Brooke Tonjum intercepted that one right about the three-point arc. She saw some open floor ahead and sailed in for the layup that time. So 2 layup chances. One of them goes down. And now here's a foul and a whistle going on Nicole Burns, her first. We're tied at 10. 40 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Thanks for listening tonight on J98, online at centralmoinfo.com. And you can watch the game as well at J98 Web TV at MyMoInfo. I think I said CentralMoInfo, didn't I? MyMoInfo.com. Jones has it on the left wing, bounces it to the top of the circle to Tristan Jordan. Jordan pump fakes on the 3, slips inside, 14-footer, will not fall. Great battle for the rebound. Casey finally grabs a hold of it, left baseline, scoots up the jumper, and fouled by Burns. 2 quick ones on Nicole. And Coach Barton might have to go right back to Annabeth Phillips here.
12.
We're tied at 10.
13 foul. Shooting is Casey.
Casey, best free throw shooter that the Rebels have to offer, 73% on the year. She went 9 for 10 in the semifinal victory the other night. A great win over North County. Casey strokes the free throw here. Casey has made the most free throws on the team. She has attempted the most, and she leads them in percentage. Just a freshman, but she's the gal you want there. Casey dips it, flips it, and she hits it once again. 5 points for Olivia Casey.
21.
Scored 16 in that semifinal win the other night. Sydney Skaggs checked in. Casey checks back out. And Nicole Burns going to stay on the floor with those 2 personals. 12-10, Central leads, but it's Fredericktown basketball. 15 ticks remaining in this first period. Burns dribbling between the circles, hands to Helm. Helm pushes it to the right wing. 7-6. Now it's Godzi at the head of the circle. Drives it in. 5, 4, 3. Three-pointer by Helm. Covered up and a little bit short. Rebound ripped down by Tia Jordan. We've come to the end of the first. And at the end of one, it's Central 12. Fredericktown 10. A good championship game so far. And I'll tell you more about it on the other side of this 1-minute pause on J98.
Baldwin Brothers Hardware on Main Street in Ironton is your full-line Husqvarna dealer. From chainsaw parts to all the accessories, they carry what you need for just about every brand. Baldwin Brothers Hardware is announcing new winter hours for January and February. Monday and Wednesday, they're open 8 to 5, and on Saturday, 9 to 12. So get to the woods with a great chainsaw and all the accessories from your local Husqvarna chainsaw dealer. That's Baldwin Brothers Hardware, serving the area for over 125 years. 546-2417.
The Bank of Bloomsdale offers fixed-rate home loans that are actually serviced in our area. As well as being locally serviced, their rates are very competitive. Stop by one of their local offices to discuss your loan request with an experienced lender. No more letters telling you to send your payments out of state. Locally owned. The Bank of Bloomsdale with locations in Bloomsdale, Crystal City, St. Genevieve, and Inside Country Mart in St. Genevieve. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. The Bank of Bloomsdale remembers Rolla Duke Herbert.
Well, Missouri tuned up Old Miss this afternoon on KREI 98.79. We're right in the middle of the women's championship game, or girls championship game in AAA conference here at the Bob Seacrest Fieldhouse, Mineral Area College on J98. End of the first quarter, 12-10. Central leading Fredericktown. Fredericktown basketball as we start the second quarter. Nicole Burns drives, skip pass over the top of the defense to Jensen. Jensen now trying to drive along that left baseline. She's turned right back around, and they'll play it down to that right corner. Nice drive that time by Helm. She's going to go to the free throw line. Got fouled on the jumper. Tara Helm was just marvelous in that semifinal win the other night against Farmington. She scored 21 hits, 5 threes, hit a late 3 to tie it and send it to overtime. Just terrific stuff from her. That foul goes against Sydney Skaggs. That's her second. And the free throw missed by Tara Helm. I had that only with Skaggs first, so I apparently missed one earlier. Helm back to the line, missed the first. Here's the second. She finds the range this time. 4 points for Helm. And hits her 70th free throw of the year, a 64% free throw shooter on the air. Press broken easily with some good passing. Megan Skaggs threw it in, got it back, and then gives it back to her point guard, Jones. Jones flips it over to the left side, gets it right back on the skip pass, and lobs it underneath for Skaggs. Skaggs with a beautiful backhanded pass behind her, back over there to Megan. What a great look by Sydney, and those sisters pass so well to one another. You think they know each other a little bit? All right, let's go over to the right wing now. This is Annabeth Phillips, 14-11. A three-point advantage for Central. Down to the right corner, Helms got the basketball. Puts it on her right hip, looking for the drive on Sydney Skaggs, who does such a good job staying in front of people defensively. Ball tapped out off of Sydney there, and Helms going to toss it in. She's going to stretch her 4 teammates out all across that baseline into the corners, and now fires it to the right wing to Tonjum. Tonjum drives to the free throw line, slips it to the left hand, and kind of a wild-looking moving jumper that time that will not fall. Rebound ripped down by Megan Skaggs, and Central basketball leading it by 3, 14-11. A flip over the top of the defense to Jones. And Jones now works it back up to the top of the key. Ball slapped at by Fredericktown, and they've got it back. Fredericktown pushing it up the floor. This is Jensen attacking for the left side. Left side layup won't go, but she attacked so hard the defense couldn't get set in time, and she's going to the free throw line. Fredericktown really doing a nice job of attacking, which is how you have to play against an aggressive team.
15 fouls.
That whistle go on. That was against Tia Jordan, her first. And at the free throw line, that was Jensen. First one falls through. Good looking shot by Jensen. Just a 47% free throw shooter on the year, but that one looked good. Coming up at the half, we'll have a chat with Eric Thompson, Fredericktown Blackcats head coach. His team victorious in the third place game over St. Genevieve. Jensen back to the stripe, trying to make it a one-point game. Does so. Rattled that one home. Good work by Jensen. We've got a pretty nice championship game going right here. Stepping out to receive the pass against this press is Jones. Jones gets it back over to Megan Skaggs. And now a drive left of the lane. Turn back outside. It was Tristan Jordan. They'll play it down underneath to Casey. Casey just muscled it in. Only 5'6", only a freshman. None of it matters. She is strong, tough. She's just a quality player. That's a great looking shot that time. 16-13. And a three-point advantage for Central. Fredericktown could tie it up if they knock one in from outside of that arc. Tara Helm had it in the right corner, fired it to Godzi. And now here's a three-pointer turned loose by Phillips. She missed it long, and this one skitters out of bounds back over to Central. 5:45 remaining
Coming in is number 12.
in this second quarter. And a three-point advantage for Central, 16-13. Full court pressure by Fredericktown. You heard Adam Barton say in the pregame show, he says, hey, we don't mind if it's a 20-turnover game on both teams. We like kind of a little bit of a scattered game like that. Nice pass by Megan Skaggs that time to Olivia Casey. She couldn't hit the runner down the left side, but is rebounded on the other side. Stick back won't go for Tia Jordan, but she is fouled.
Foul 31.
That one goes on Helm, her first.
Foul.
And the first
Substituting is 13.
foul's an air ball. That time for Jordan. Three Rivers victorious earlier over Mineral Area Women, 66-58. Jordan back to the line. That's Tia. She missed them both. And it's a three-point ball game, 16-13. Fredericktown on the short end of this one right now. But they've got on the offensive end. They nearly had a three-point opportunity right there. Good powerful move down underneath. That time by Ellie Jensen. And the shot rattled in and out. Foul goes on Tia Jordan, her second.
Shooting is Jensen.
And Ellie Jensen's back to the free throw line where she's 2 for 2. 5'7" sophomore. Here's the first from Jensen. And perfect. Jensen scored 7 in that semifinal overtime victory against Farmington. Jensen back to the stripe. Trying to make it a one-point game, does so. Jensen 4 for 4. in this first half of play from the free throw line.
There you go. Now come Trapper. Now come Trapper.
Little trap run at Central right here. And now they're going to call a foul. Let's see who this one's on. They'll go against Ellie Jensen right there, her first.
24 Jensen, her first, team foul 5.
16-15, a one-point game. It's a good championship game so far between these two, and made even better by the fact that Central defeated Fredericktown one time earlier this season by 30 points. But as Matt Bradley says, it's a completely different Fredericktown team right now. It's a rip and a run and a score now by Paige Godsey. Now that was a play. 17-16. Lady Cats on top. Terrific play by Godsey, turning in that great defense into instant offense on the other end. Here's a throw to Merritt. She's right in the middle of the paint. Rises up, 5-footer, rolls home.
Merritt.
And Briley Merritt has her first score. Now a traveling violation against the Lady Cats. 4:32 remaining in this first half, 18-17. And a timeout now by Adam Barton and Fredericktown. 18-17, Central by a point with a basketball with 4:32 left in the first half when we come back after this 30-second pause on J98.
J&M Auto Repair in Leadington offers factory-certified automotive repair. After working in the new car dealerships for over 20 years, James Whaley has opened a full-time automotive repair facility. J&M Auto Repair will repair all of your automotive problems that in the past have required dealership expertise, and you'll only pay half the price. That's J&M Auto Repair next to Napa in Leadington, or call 573-327-9474. That number again for J&M Auto Repair is 573-327-9474.
18-17, Central leads Fredericktown, but a great championship game so far on the girls' side. The third place win goes to the Farmington girls over North County 46-43, and then Fredericktown just won over St. Genevieve 56-43 in the game right before this one. And we'll talk to Eric Thompson about that ball game coming up at the half. Air ball tossed up there from three-point land by Jones. Rebound taken down by Fredericktown, and Adam Barton says go. Let's go. Let's push this thing. And a transition three tossed up there by Helm. Off the lip of the iron, and the rebound cleared by Merritt for Central. Jones lobs it up ahead. Pass intended for Sydney Skaggs. Tara Helm got in the way of that one, nearly picked it off. Megan Skaggs outside of the arc. That's online, just a shade long, and a great job by Abby Clark blocking out Sydney Skaggs and grabs a hold of the rebound. Clark not a starter, a 5'10 sophomore. I think she will be next year, and she's going to be good. So Tara Helm's got it on that right wing. She's outside of the arc. Double team momentarily, bounces it to Godsey, right back to Helm. Helm had a narrow opportunity to release a three-point shot. Didn't want it that time. Plays it underneath to Clark. Clark goes back out front. And now Fredericktown showing some pretty good patience in their offensive set here. 3:26 remaining in the second quarter. 18-17. Central by just a point here. Left wing Godsey. Godsey whips the pass over to the right side. That's to Burns, who drives in. But then works it back outside, and Burns going to get it back on that right wing. Chest pass underneath Helm, ducks under a defender, shot won't fall, rebound, stick back, not there for Jensen, and then it's tapped out off of the Lady Cats. 3 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in our first half. 18-17, a 1-point advantage for Central. Central's defeated Fredericktown twice this year. Beat them by 34 and then beat them by 13. This doesn't have the makings of a game like that. It looks like it's going to be a tight one, but we will see. Sydney Skaggs heels on the three-point arc, tosses it through from 18.5 feet. Skaggs showing some good range right there. She's hit a couple of three-pointers this year as well. Not really a bad percentage, 2 for 8. 20-17, a three-point advantage for Central. 2:44 remaining in the first half. Godsey drives to the free throw line. Throws it to the left wing, Phillips outside of the arc. She drives back up to the head of the circle and out of the right wing, Helm. Helm looks underneath. Nobody really home there. Central has done a pretty nice job of keeping things out of the paint. And then Godsey pulled the pivot foot and gives it back over to Central. 20-17. 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. Full court pressure by the Lady Cats here. It's a 2-2-1 variety. Dodging in the backcourt to grab the inbounds pass, Jones. Jones uses Tristan Jordan as the outlet in the backcourt. And now Casey lobs it over to Sydney Skaggs, right back to Casey, and Casey rips through the 16-footer. Lady Rebels showing a nice mid-range game, and Olivia Casey, leading scorer during the season, has 9 to lead the Lady Rebels tonight. And the lead is now 5, 22-17. Left wing look by Phillips. Didn't want it there. Swings it to the right. Helms outside of the arc. Jab step. Now drives that right baseline. Sydney Skaggs waiting for and swats that shot with the left hand. Jones throws the outlet to Sydney, but took a few steps before she was able to turn it loose. Nicole Burns hustling to the scorer's table, so Burns in, Phillips out. 1:54 remaining in the first half. 22-17 and a 5-point lead for Central. The Lady Cats have the basketball. It's a lob pass on a skip pass to Helm over on that right wing. Bounces it to Godzi, head of the circle. Godzi penetrates, kicks to the left wing, Burns. Burns drives to the left elbow, fires it to the right side. Helm, three-pointer short this time. Good battle for the rebound, and it's won by Fredericktown. They've got another chance at it to drive to the left baseline, and Jensen fouled on the way in. Jensen, some good scrap to get that ball back off the rebound. That's the 7th team foul on Central, and so she'll go to the line for the one-on-one opportunity. Now, Denson, just a 47% free throw shooter on the year, but she's 4 for 4 tonight. 8.2 scorer on the season. So Ellie readies, steadies, and fires it through. Splits those strings perfectly. And 22-18, just a 4-point lead for Central. Jensen back to the stripe, trying to make it a one-possession game. And here comes the shot by Jensen. Got another one. She's 6 for 6. Nice work by Ellie. 22-19, we've got a one-possession game. Ball slapped at, nearly turned over, and now loose in the open floor. Casey tracked it down, and all of a sudden Central's now got a 2-on-1. Sydney Skaggs drove in. Helm erases the shot. Got way upstairs and slapped it right back. Helm grabs the loose ball, throws it up the floor. A running jumper from the middle of the lane won't go. But then the rebound and the stick back by Jensen. Jensen missed the first one, grabbed it, threw it back in. And 22-21, 4 straight points for Fredericktown. And it started with a block shot by Helm in transition. Casey tries the triple, missed it. Rebound taken down by Godzi. And then the ball tapped out and off of Central. Less than a minute to go, first half, and Fredericktown has a chance to take the lead.
Substituting is 40.
Here's a sub, Tia Jordan. Checks in for Sydney Skaggs. And Matt Bradley doesn't want Sydney picking up her third personal late in this second quarter. 22-21, a 1-point advantage for Central. The Fredericktown Lady Cats of the basketball. Burns out near half court, skips a pass to Helm over on the right wing, and Helm just throws this one right into the backcourt. In fact, threw it right to her coach, Adam Barton. 39 seconds left first half. Sydney Skaggs going to come back in, and Matt Bradley really likes to do this. He likes to go offense for defense substitutions when he has somebody in foul trouble. He'll get the person in foul trouble quite often in on the offensive end and then take him out for defense, minimizing the risk for picking up that other foul. Casey stands right in front of me to put the ball in, and did she do it? No. Yes, she did, but I think they're going to call an offensive foul on Jones. A terrific play there by Burns. Burns was all over Jones. 4 seconds had gone by, and then Jones pushed off to get open. So a great defensive play, and really a pretty good call by the official that you don't see called a whole lot. So 22-21. Central leading it here. Skaggs out and Tia Jordan back in. That offense for defense once again. And Fredericktown now has a chance to take the lead here with 38 seconds remaining in the second quarter. 22-21, Central on top. They throw a run and jump out on the guard, Paige Ghazi. She turns it loose before they get there. Now Helm has a jumper just inside of the arc, left it short. Tia Jordan grabs the rebound. Up in front, Mackenzie Jones trying to outrace the pack. Plays it right side, Tristan Jordan, layup, count it! Tristan Jordan has her first score, and a nice job by Jones orchestrating the break right there. 24-21. Central leads. Helm calling for the basketball. She can tie it up on a three-point shot. She eyes it. She skies it. And she ties it! Tara Helm knocks down her second triple of the first half. A half-court shot that won't go for Central, and we're knotted up at 24 heading to the break. A terrific championship game and a gutsy performance by these Fredericktown Lady Cats. We're tied at 24. Great championship game between Fredericktown and Central on the girls' side. The boys' championship yet to come. Central going to play in that one as well, and they'll do that against Farmington. Jones grabs the inbounds, and here we go as Central moves it, they move it right to left as I look at and describe the action to you here in the second half. They turn it over on their first possession, and the Lady Cats going to try it here, moving it left to right. Full court pressure by both of these teams. That's the way it's been the entire game, and the Lady Cats lob it in there to Nicole Burns in the backcourt. Burns pushes it over to Godzi. Godzi breaking the timeline with a pass to Helm. Helmet pulled the pivot foot and hands it back over to Central. She knew it too. As soon as she heard the whistle, she turned around and gave the ball right to the referee. So one turnover apiece after the first possession for each one of these squads here in the second half. Casey's got it between the circles. Skip pass over to the right side. That's Megan Skaggs. Hands to Sydney. And Sydney back out to Jones. A long three-point shot. 22-footer missed. And Burns grabs a hold of the rebound for the Lady Cats. Burns going to put it on the hardwood, bring it across that timeline. Throws it to the right wing. That's Helm. Helm's outside of the arc and back to Burns, head of the circle, distributing left wing to Godzi. Godzi back to Burns. They play catch out front and now get Helm involved once again on the right wing. Standing at the free throw line in the high post is Tonjum. They don't see a good opportunity to get her the ball quite yet. Now at the head of the circle, it's Burns. Burns to the left wing once again, Godzi. They'll skip it to the right side. Helm this time. Still outside of the arc. Fredericktown displaying good patience on the offensive set right here. Jump pass left wing, Godzi. Godzi just stepped inside of the arc. Skaggs comes out to block the shot, but then the loose ball taken by Burns. Pumps it in for two, and Fredericktown's in the lead. 26-24, Fredericktown on top. And now a quick steal by Fredericktown as well, so a chance to extend the lead here. Fredericktown got thumped by this Central team by 34 points earlier this year, and then lost another meeting by 13. But they lead in the championship game of the MAAA tournament right now, 26-24, a minute and a half into the second half. At the head of the circle, that's Paige Godzi. Adam Barton calls it out. Fredericktown has been patient on the offensive side. They're an opportunistic running team. When they get a chance, they'll do it. They'll push it. And now here's a drive by Helm. Helm got all the way around and along that right baseline to the left baseline. Looked for the wraparound. Couldn't hit it. Ball trying to go out of bounds, but saved back in by Central. And Sydney Skaggs grabs a hold. Bounces to her point guard, Jones. Jones up the floor to Megan Skaggs. Megan, 30 feet out, right wing. Bounces to Casey. Casey's on the right elbow. Chisels her way in mid-post and banks it in. What a good player. 11 points for Olivia Casey. And just so solid. Everything she does so fundamental and just a freshman. 26-26. We're knotted up at the 5:40 mark of this third quarter. Fredericktown lobs it over the timeline. That's to Burns. Burns caught in a double team. Tries to pass it out of there. Loose ball. Burns got it back. Burns hands it off. Tonjum looking for a drive. Lost that one. Merritt steals it away. Jones in the backcourt. Fires it to midcourt. Sydney Skaggs grabs it there. And now Sydney whips it over to Merritt on the left wing. Merritt drives in, stops, fires. 8-footer off the window, wouldn't go. And then Merritt goes over the back that time on the rebound opportunity. Good rebounding position by Helm. Briley Merritt picking up her first personal. 26-26. 5:17 left to play in the third. Central and Fredericktown in the girls' championship game at the MAAA tournament. I'd like to thank Kids First Daycare of Farmington, Farmers Insurance agent Crystal Crocker of Ironton, H&R Block of Park Hills, West County Schools, Ozark Regional Library of Ironton, Hardee's of Leadington, and Bank of Bloomsdale. Fredericktown ball, we're tied at 26. 5 minutes to go, third frame. The dribble weave handoff there to Godzi. Godzi swings it to the right wing Helm. Helm drives it down to that right baseline. Slams over the top of Casey. No call either way. And now an open three from the left corner. And it was number 3 hitting a three. It's the freshman Phillips that knocked it down. Annabeth Phillips puts her team on top by 3. 29-26. Fredericktown leading it. Casey, the trailer. And on the delayed fast break, she misses the 14-footer. Secondary break lane filler that time, but it wouldn't go. Good look from her. She hits that shot most of the time. Rebound down to Fredericktown. Fredericktown in the half court, and once again, patient with the offense. 29-26. Lady Cats lead it with the ball. Helm's got it on the right wing. She likes to drive that baseline, and here she goes again and pops it over to the left corner again, and there's Phillips again. Three-pointer this time, though, will not fall, and Casey grabs a hold of the rebound on the other side. Quickly up the floor, Sydney Skaggs. She drives in from that right side, and her shot blocked again by Helm. Helm has measured out Skaggs' drives twice in this game and then just erased him with volleyball spikes. 29-26, a 3-point advantage for Fredericktown. Central basketball. Skaggs slicing through on the X cut. Now it's Megan Skaggs at the free throw line. 15-footer, nice pump fake. Got the defense up and then threw it through. Megan Skaggs has 4. That's a nice looking play, and we got a 1-point game. 29-28. Fredericktown leads. Fredericktown outscored Central by 4 points in that second quarter. They missed the shot here, though. Sydney Skaggs grabs the rebound, throws to Jones, left side layup, will not go. Sydney Skaggs grabs the rebound. She misses from point blank. 2 great looks by the Lady Rebs right there and couldn't find the range. So Fredericktown quickly works it back up to the other end. Phillips on the right wing. Plays to Godzi. She'll dribble out between the circles. And Central stays back in this 2-on-2 zone. They've been there most of the night. 29-28. 3 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in the third period. And I think Adam Barnes has done a masterful job with this team in teaching them the importance of being patient on this offensive end. They have not had many wasted possessions. And like he said, we can't turn the ball over during live ball play, and they haven't done that too much. Now here's a drive right of the lane. Helm lost it, but is picked up by Tanjum, and she pokes it through for 2. Right baseline jumper from 16 feet. 31-28. Fredericktown leads at the 2:35 mark of this third quarter of play. Casey slices through the middle of the lane. Tries to shoot it over the top of Helm. Helm changed the shot. It misses. Helm grabs the rebound, throws it up ahead. Left side layup, won't fall, but a foul on Sydney Skaggs, her 3rd. And that'll be Fredericktown to the free throw line. Ellie Jensen.
21 Skaggs, 3rd.
Jay Ralston with 21 points in his return to Three Rivers, the Three Rivers transfer, and he's helped the MAC men jump to a double-digit lead down in Poplar Bluff. Ralston, what a great transfer, too, by Corey Tate. Ellie Jensen looking for her first second half point. There's nothing but nylon for Ellie. Ellie has been perfect from the free throw line tonight. 7 for 7 and only a 47% free throw shooter coming in. Great work by her tonight. So Jensen back to the line. And the second free throw coming up for her as she's put her team on top by 4. And now trying to make it 5, and she is perfect again. 8 for 8, 33-28. How about these Lady Cats? 2:20 remaining in the third. And you would think as this thing goes along here and the closer the Lady Cats can keep it and maybe even be in the lead, the tide of the shorts get on Central, the favorite in this ball game. And now a rip and a run, and a layup missed this time by Phillips. So Central's got it out on the open floor once again. Jordan throws it up ahead. Sydney Skaggs. Sydney Skaggs had it, lost it, got it back, and the shot wheels all the way around the rim and pops back out. 33-28, a 5-point advantage for Fredericktown. Less than 2 to play in the third. Lady Cats basketball. Paige Godzi running that point. Over to the right wing, plays to Phillips. She's hit, no call. Bouncer underneath Clark. Clark goes back to the basket. Almost finished the play. A great power move by Clark. And she's going to the free throw line for 2. Just about had a 3-point opportunity. The whistle on Tia Jordan, her 3rd.
13 foul.
So to the free throw line. Here's Abby Clark. And the first free throw just off. All the Fredericktown faithful trying to use body English to get that one to go through. Couldn't quite do it. So Clark's got another try, and this one rattles in and out. Missed them both. Still a 5-point advantage for Fredericktown. Over to the left wing. Here's a 3-pointer by Tristan Jordan. That one's long. The rebound's tapped out by Clark, but she tapped it right back out to Central. And Sydney Skaggs resets it in the right corner. Swinging around the perimeter here. Here's a drive by Tristan Jordan. Uses the left hand. A difficult shot, but she's fouled on the way in. So Tristan Jordan works her way to the line.
31 Helm, her 2nd.
Whistle goes on Tara Helm. Helm was 7. She hit the 3-pointer right at the end of the first half to tie it up at 24. The Fredericktown defense has held Central to 4 third-quarter points as the free throw misses by Tristan Jordan. Jordan's got another chance. Puts in the right hand and finds the range that time. So Tristan 1 for 2. And the lead is 4 for Fredericktown, 33-29. Difficult getting the ball in. Finally, they do to Godsey, and a timeout by Adam Barton and Fredericktown. 33-29. Fredericktown by 4. 71 seconds left in the third. And I'll tell you more in 30 seconds on J98.
Good at sports, but bad at romance? Let YMCA Trout Lodge in Potosi offer you the assist with an all-inclusive romantic getaway during their Valentine's weekend, February 15th through the 17th. Pricing begins at just $290 per couple for the entire weekend and includes lodging, all meals, a formal dinner, and more. Can't stay the weekend? Join them for a Valentine's dinner on February 14th for only $38 a couple. Call for more information, 888-FUN-YMCA, or visit online at troutlodge.org.
33-29. Fredericktown leads it here over the, well, you'd have to say favored Central Lady Rebels. Fredericktown just playing marvelous basketball, though, and you just see the confidence in this team right now. They've had a great year at 15-6, but they've been thumped twice by the Central Lady Rebels. But they're outplaying those Lady Rebels right now. 1 minute to go in the third. 33-29. Lady Cats basketball, they lead it by 4. That a pass down underneath, stolen away by Tia Jordan. Outlet pass to Casey. Casey pushing it up the right side of the lane, takes it all the way through. Oh, count the shot. She's fouled. What a strong play by Casey. Didn't look like it would necessarily be there for her with so much traffic in there and just strong enough to finish the play. Foul goes on Jensen, her second. Casey's got 13 and to the free throw line trying to make it a one-point contest. Casey just doesn't play like the freshman. Of course, there are a lot of freshmen on the floor that don't play like first-year high school players. Casey hits the free throw, and she's 3 for 3 tonight. She was 9 for 10 from the line in the semifinal. 33-32, a one-point advantage for Fredericktown. Lady Cats with it, nearly a double back violation. Lady Cats working along the perimeter now. Helms got it. 7 points for her, all in the first half. To Jensen, head of the circle, and out of the left wing they play to Godsey. Godsey had Helm open for an instant, middle of the lane, couldn't find her there, and now it's right side Jensen. Jensen skipping through, fumbled with it. Ooh, looked like she kind of fumbled that dribble, but they whistle Central for a foul. This one going on Casey. Just the first one on Casey. 22 seconds left, third quarter, and 33-32. Fredericktown on top. A bouncer on the inbound to Godsey. Godsey fires it back to the head of the circle. A near foul by Jordan. Some contact, no call. Now to the right corner. That goes to Helm. Helm jab step. She loves to drive that baseline. Sydney Skaggs cuts her off, though. 9 seconds remaining in the third. 33-32. Fredericktown looking to take this lead to the fourth. A pass to the right corner and a bad one. And it was over the top of Tara Helm. And so Central with an outside chance to get a shot off here to end the third. But they'll put it in play to Jones way in the backcourt, and she's going to throw it 60 feet and get nowhere close. But at the end of the third, it is Fredericktown out front, 33-32. 8 minutes of regulation left in the MAAA championship game on J98. And we're back in a minute.
They hope you never need them, but when you do, Midwest Convenient Care will be there. From high fevers to broken bones. Walk into either of the locations and you'll be greeted by a caring and professional staff.
I'm Amanda Wiles, one of the newest nurse practitioners at Midwest Convenient Care in Bonne Terre. Nothing is more important to us than your family's health. That's why we're there when you need us.
Midwest Convenient Care, next to Lowe's in Farmington and behind Dairy Queen in Bonne Terre. Or online at MidwestConvenientCare.com. Don't miss your chance to put that sparkle in her eyes. Visit Classic Awards and Gifts for the perfect Valentine's Day gift during their huge diamond sale. All fine jewelry's 20 to 30% off, along with beautiful bridal solitaires and sets. And remember, Classic Awards and Gifts for jewelry repair. They also buy scrap gold, or you can trade your old jewelry towards a new purchase. Classic Awards and Gifts, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30 on Main Street in Park Hills.
Speaker here, and Scott Cabala back in the studio, engineering, operating our game. Appreciate his fine work tonight. Jack Sadler, the man behind the camera today, as you can watch the game on J98 Web TV. Just go to mymoinfo.com for that. We start the fourth quarter of play, and we start it with Fredericktown in the lead over Central, 33-32, and Fredericktown's got the basketball. So we start this fourth frame. Annabeth Phillips has it out at the point at the head of the circle, bounces it to that left corner, and now a drive by Jensen to the middle. Shoots the runner, middle of the lane, just off the back of the iron. Rebound down to Central. Jones pitches it up ahead across the timeline. Here's Megan Skaggs to the right corner to her sister Sydney. To the head of the circle, Jones squares for three. It's online, and it's in. Mackenzie Jones with her second triple. She's got 8 points, and she has put Central on top, 35-33. I think this is going to be a fun fourth quarter. Top of the key, there's Helm. Helm hands it off to Godzi. If the Lady Cats can continue being as patient on the offensive end as they have been most of the game, that'll be a key. But Central not going to sit back in that 2-1-2 zone. They're going to come out and play man and force this tempo a little bit. And that's when the Lady Black Cats turn it over. 35-33, Fredericktown on top. Or I beg your pardon, Central on top. Fredericktown just turned it over. Central's got the basketball. A 2-2-1 full court press. Lady Cats will back it off as Central brings it up the floor. Here's Casey, right elbow. Outside, Jones for another three, a little bit short this time. Sydney Skaggs has the rebound. Goes to the right hand and throws it in. Great play by Sydney Skaggs. She's got 6, and the lead stretches to 4 now for Central, 37-33. Tonjum slides through the defense and misses the left-handed layup. And Central now effective at speeding this thing up a little bit. Now a drive right of the lane. Megan Skaggs won't hit the shot, but she's fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. Matt Bradley shifted to a man-to-man defense now, and it's sped Fredericktown up just a little bit. Foul goes on Helm, her third. Minute and a half into the fourth, 37-31, Central on top. At the free throw line, Megan Skaggs. Count the first one. 5 points for her. Averages just under 10 on the year. Skaggs, good rebounding numbers for her, too. 7.5 per game, just behind her sister, second place on the team in that category. And she hits both free throws. So 5 points for Megan Skaggs. And now 39-33. That's the largest lead of the game for Central. 6:25 remaining in the fourth, but a great fast break that time. And it's finished on the other end by Abby Clark. Got a great pass. Made it pay off. 39-35, Central by 4. 12-foot jumper by Casey. That one won't fall. Rebound by the Lady Cats. Pitch it all the way up the floor to Annabeth Phillips. The trailer's Helm gets it outside of the arc. She'll wait for her teammates now. Man-to-man pressure by Central here. They played zone most of the way. Shift to man-to-man right at the end of the third for a possession or two. Start that way here in the fourth quarter. Kick it to the right corner. Annabeth Phillips. Pump fake drive to Clark at the right elbow. Now Clark spins it over to the left wing. And Jensen drives in. Nearly hit the runner, but she's fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line for 2. 39-35. The whistle goes on Merritt, her second. And at the free throw line, Ellie Jensen. And all she's done to the free throw line tonight, 8 for 8. She's got a chance to make it a 2-point game if she can knock them both down. A couple of good drives by Jensen in the last few possessions. She's now 9 for 9 from the free throw line. And she's made it a one-possession ball game, 39-36. Central on top. Jensen, though, back to the line for Fredericktown. And she did it again, rolled it through. 10 for 10 for Jensen from the stripe. And in a game where her team has scored 37 points, that is just huge. 39-37. Central leads by 2 with the ball. 5.5 remaining in the fourth. Merritt left baseline to Casey left wing. Swinging around to the right side, that's Megan Skaggs. Megan plays to Merritt. Pump fake, now a slide by one defender. Shot up, missing. Backside rebound, Helm. Helm throws the outlet to Godzi. Godzi pushes it up the floor. This is Jensen. Jensen driving into the middle again. Missed it again. Her third straight drive to the middle where she could not finish. She got free throws last time. No foul this time. But a foul over the back by Abby Clark on the rebound. That's the first one on Clark. 4 team fouls whistled against the Lady Cats. 5 whistled against the Lady Rebs. Here in the second half, 5 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in the fourth. 39-37, Central leads it by 2. Central basketball, Casey fires to Jones. Jones tried to play back to Casey, now back to Jones, and this ball slapped away from Merritt now. Clark got in the passing lane. Hands it over to Godsey. Godsey throws it across the timeline. Here's Helm. Helm throws it to the right corner. Phillips eyed the three, didn't want it, drove in. Now Clark right elbow to the left wing. Godsey's got it. Godsey drives it back between the circles, fires to the right wing, Phillips. Back to Godsey, head of the key. And then back to Phillips. Phillips guarded tightly right there by Megan Skaggs. Pitches it over, right wing. That's to Helm, get it back. And now Adam Barton whistles for the timeout. 39-37. Central by 2, but Fredericktown with the ball. 4:35 remaining in the fourth. Tell you more in a minute, right here on J98.
Ozark Regional Library is a public library serving Iron, Crawford, Madison, and St. Genevieve counties. Remember to get connected at Ozark Regional Library, where you can download ebooks in a flash. Find many of your favorite titles for download by visiting the Ozark Regional Library website. Simply email the library at ozarkregionallibrary@gmail.com to learn more. Reading leads to success, and Ozark Regional Library has many programs available.
The Doe Run Company, Southeast Missouri Mining and Milling Division in Viburnum are longtime supporters of local high school sports. They wish the best of luck to all the athletes, the teams, and coaches in the MAAA Conference Tournament. It's through a lot of hard work and dedication that success is found, so play hard and do your best. This message from the Doe Run Company, Southeast Missouri Mining and Milling Division of Viburnum.
Terrific championship game. Central leading Fredericktown by 2, 39-37. Fredericktown has the basketball as we return to play. 4:35 remaining in this fourth quarter. Standing out of bounds right in front of me is Tara Helm. Bounces it in to her point guard, Godsey. Godsey grabbed it right at the lane outside of the arc. Now we're going to return to half court to start this offensive set. Bouncer to Burns. Burns looking underneath. Somebody coming off a screen, can't find him there. Swing it to the left wing. Godsey's got it now. Posting hard is Clark. Can't get her the ball. But now it's Helm popping out of the top of the key. Helm guarded by Sydney Skaggs, a terrific defender. Now she calls for a play. Drives down the right side. Took some steps. No call. Layup is missed. Casey grabs the rebound. 39-37. 2-point lead for Central with the basketball. The trailer, Sydney Skaggs. Spins a 360 and lips it in. Sydney got the pass from her sister, Megan. They share the ball so well. Sydney's now got 8, and it's a 4-point lead for Central. 41-37. Out of the circle, that's Helm. Helm swings to the right wing. Burns, a wide open three. Takes the shot. Missed it, but she's fouled on the shot. It was a late arriving Mackenzie Jones, but just clipped her on the release, they say. First one on, or beg your pardon, second one on, they say, Mackenzie Jones. And to the free throw line, it's Nicole Burns, a 50% free throw shooter on the year. Here's her first one, and it is perfect. And Fredericktown has shot the free throws very well tonight, mostly because of Ellie Jensen and her 10 for 10 performance. Burns, though, now 2 for 3, and she's got 2 more free throws upcoming. Here's the second. Misses this one. Another try for Burns, and she can make it a 2-point game. 3:44 on this fourth quarter clock. 41-38. Central leading Fredericktown. Burns with another try, rolls it all the way around and pops back out. Went 1 for 3 on the exchange. 41-38, 3-point lead for Central. Central basketball. Jones works it between the circles, pitches it over to Megan Skaggs, right wing, guarded tightly there. Burns comes out on her. Megan looking for Sydney, lobs it into her. Sydney rises up, couldn't hit the shot, battle for the rebound, and it's taken by Casey. Casey shoots it up, can't score it. Another battle for the board, and I think they're going to catch Sydney Skaggs for an over the back. They are, and that is her fourth. That's a big one.
21, Skaggs, her fourth. Substituting is number...
Sydney looks over to her coach, Matt Bradley, and says, I'm okay, you don't need a sub for me. We will see. That was the 7th team foul against Central in this second half, and so we'll walk down and shoot some free throws. At the free throw line, it's Tara Helm. Got a chance to make it a 1-point game. She's got to hit the first to hit the second, though. A one-on-one opportunity for her. Helm's first is absolutely perfect, and that is her first second half score. She scored 7 in the first half. Leading scorer on the year at 12.3 for the Lady Cats. So Helm back at the line. She tickles the twice. She's got 9. And 41-40. It's Central by just a point. 3:22 remaining in the fourth. And one of Central's best players, Sydney Skaggs, with 4 personal fouls and in the ballgame right now. And Sydney misses the stop and pop from 10 feet out along that right wing. Rebound ripped down by Helm. She throws it up ahead. Phillips just inside of the arc in transition. 18-footer crawls out. Backside rebound, though, taken down by Fredericktown's Ellie Jensen, and she is hacked in the act. They're going to say it's on the floor. Tristan Jordan whistled for the foul, her first. So it's just a 1-on-1 upcoming for Jensen. Thought maybe they'd give her 2 shots on that one. Jensen 10 for 10 for the line tonight. Here's her 11th chance at the free throw line, and it looks just like the others. 15 points for Ellie Jensen. She has been marvelous tonight. And we're tied at 41. Jensen to try to put the Lady Cats on top here. Shoots it up there, and she is 12 for 12 from the line. What a game for Jensen. 42-41. Fredericktown leads. We're inside of 3 minutes. Fredericktown fans are liking it. Well, these Lady Cats. Matt Bradley said they were a different team this time, and boy, was he right. Central beat this team by 34 points earlier this year. A drive to the middle by Olivia Casey powers her way to the hole, and she's fouled on the way in. Missed the shot, so she'll have 2 upcoming. That whistle going on Helm, and now she has 4 personals. She is so important to the Lady Cats. Casey misses the free throw. That doesn't happen very often. A 75% free throw shooter on the year. She was 3 for 3 tonight so far. She was 9 for 10 the other night. She's got a chance to tie it up, though, here. 42-41. Fredericktown leads. And Casey missed them both. Rebound ripped down by Tonjum. And Fredericktown now has the lead and the basketball. Lady Cats pushing it into the forecourt. 2:29 remaining in regulation. 42-41. Fredericktown lead. Fredericktown ball, but lost it on the dribble drive by Tonjum. Casey grabs it. Surrounded by Lady Cats. And a foul whistled on Fredericktown. And they just wanted to make sure that Helm was as far away from that play as possible. She was. The foul goes on Tonjum. That's her first. 2:19 remaining in regulation. 42-41. Fredericktown lead. Central basketball. Jones has it. Jones to the left wing. Plays it to Tristan Jordan. Jordan wide open underneath Sydney Skaggs. Missed the turnaround jumper. Central has missed some close ones here in the last couple of minutes. Great crossover dribble by Godzi. Got by Jones. Kicks it outside. Tonjum doesn't want the 3. She wants to drive it this time. Oh, mercy. She had a layup upcoming, and Adam Barton called a timeout. Whoa, 1:52 remaining in the fourth. The Lady Cats, 42. Lady Rebs, 41. Back in a minute on J98.
The Bank of Bloomsdale offers fixed-rate home loans that are actually serviced in our area. As well as being locally serviced, their rates are very competitive. Stop by one of their local offices to discuss your loan request with an experienced lender. No more letters telling you to send your payments out of state. Locally owned. The Bank of Bloomsdale with locations in Bloomsdale, Crystal City, St. Genevieve, and inside Country Mart in St. Genevieve. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. The Bank of Bloomsdale remembers Rolla Duke Herbert.
J&M Auto Repair in Leadington offers factory-certified automotive repair. After working in the new car dealerships for over 20 years, James Whaley has opened a full-time automotive repair facility. J&M Auto Repair will repair all of your automotive problems that in the past have required dealership expertise, and you'll only pay half the price. That's J&M Auto Repair next to Napa in Leadington, or call 573-327-9474. That number again for J&M Auto Repair is 573-327-9474.
Fredericktown basketball as we return from the timeout, a 5-second violation. And this goes from a play that it looked like Brooke Tonjum had a wide open layup, and Coach Barton called a timeout before she got to the hole, to now a turnover after the timeout. as the Lady Rebels did a marvelous job of playing defense and not allowing that ball in. 42-41. Fredericktown leads. Here's Olivia Casey from 8 feet. Misses the shot. Battle for the rebound, and Helm almost got caught over the back. Kick it outside now. Tristan Jordan misses the 3. Rebound swooped in and taken away by Fredericktown's Godsey. A minute and a half to go. Fredericktown on top by a point, 42-41. Helm's got it in the right corner. Loves to drive that baseline. Let's see what she does. She's double teamed. Ball slapped away from her. Throws it back to the right wing. Somehow Tonjum picked it up. And now the ball's stolen away by Jones. Jones pitches it up ahead. Right side layup. Missing by Tristan Jordan. But she is fouled. Both teams in the bonus now. But this one going to be a 2-shot foul. First foul on Godsey. And Tristan Jordan going to the free throw line. So she's going to try to tie it, and then if she does that, she's going to try to put the Lady Rebels on top. First free throw will not fall. So the best she can do is tie here. 1 for 3 from the stripe tonight. Back to Tristan Jordan, 5'4" sophomore, averaging 4.5 points per game. Trying to tie it up. Can't do it. Missed them both. Rebound taken down by Tonjum. 65 seconds left. Fredericktown by a point. Godsey wheels it into the forecourt. 1 minute to go. Fredericktown by 1. Nearly turned over, but then a loose ball taken back by Godsey and the foul on Tristan Jordan. What a game and what a performance by these Lady Cats. Central has beat Fredericktown twice this season. They beat them by 34. They beat them by 13. And I guess if you continue to do the math on the trend, well, Fredericktown should be right in it, shouldn't they? And they sure are. They lead by a point with 54 seconds left, and they're at the line to shoot a 1-on-1 when we come back in 30 seconds on J98.
Ah, the clean, fresh scent of new car. If that doesn't remind you of auto and home insurance, perhaps the scent of money will. Because you could save yourself some money when you insure both your home and your auto with American Family. Let an American Family agent help you check it off your list and off your mind, leaving you free to ponder. If there's a new car scent, why isn't there a new home scent?
American Family Insurance.
See American Family agent Jeremiah Murphy on West School Street in Bonne Terre, 358-5333.
Great game here in the MAAA Conference Tournament Championship. 42-41. Fredericktown by a point, and at the free throw line at the 55-second mark of the fourth quarter. At the stripe, it's Paige Godsey, a 66% free throw shooter on the year, but she has not attempted one yet tonight. The freshman point guard throws the first one up, and she missed it hard off the iron. A battle for the rebound, won by Fredericktown. Jensen's turnaround jumper won't fall, and now a tie-up. The alternate possession goes to Central. So some key missed free throws by both sides deep in this game. Full court pressure by Fredericktown in Central basketball with 50 ticks remaining. 42-41. Fredericktown leads Central basketball. Megan Skaggs between the circles to the left wing. That's Briley Merritt. Lobs it to Casey. Casey powering to the middle. And the foul coming on the drive, I believe. Let's see what they call. Yep, on the drive. So it'll be a 1-on-1. Whistle goes against Jensen. Casey, a terrific free throw shooter, 3 for 5 tonight. And once again now, Central's got a chance to tie and then take the lead at the free throw line. They had this opportunity last possession, couldn't convert. Olivia Casey, 9 for 10 in the semifinal from the free throw line, and she strokes this one, giving her 15 points for the game. Back to the stripe.
Rebound now, come on. Come on, girl.
To put them in the lead. Got it! Olivia Casey knocks them both down. 16 for her, and it's Central on top. 43-42. Timeout on the floor. I'll tell you more after this 30-second pause on J98.
Andy's Garage in Park Hills offers everything you need from tire changes to engine rebuilds. With over 30 years experience, Andy is ASE certified and his prices are fair. What more could you ask for? Andy guarantees his work. He wants you to be 100% satisfied. And if diesel work is what you need, Andy is one of the few diesel mechanics in the area. So if if you're looking for a tune-up or more performance, stop by Andy's Garage located on Maple Street off of Highway 8 right behind the Patriot Vault in Park Hills, or call 573-431-2626.
Well, congratulations to the Mineral Area men. They were winners tonight on the road at Three Rivers, 67-55. Glenn Johnson had the call on our affiliate, AM 800 KREI. We've got a thriller going here in the MAAA Tournament Girls Championship game as Central leads 43-42, 35 seconds left in regulation. Lady Blackcats bring it across the timeline. This is Paige Godzi with it. 28 seconds remain in the fourth quarter. Godzi keeps the dribble alive with the left hand, gets around one defender to the free throw line, and a timeout by Adam Barton. Godzi looked a little nervous on that one, so Adam Barton says, hey, let's talk it over right here. And I'm going to keep it right here with 23 seconds left. 43-42, Central leads. And the last time Adam Barton called timeout, and the Lady Cats were inbounding it right in front of the bench, Central held him to a 5-second violation, didn't allow him to get the ball in. You know Central's going to go for the same thing here. Let's thank our sponsors now, an American Family, Jeremiah Murphy of Bonne Terre, Olympic Steakhouse from Fredericktown, Williams, Seacrest, and Murray of Park Hills, Fisher Furniture from Ironton, and Wholesome U.S. in Bloomsdale, Baldwin Brothers Hardware of Ironton. Let's thank Midwest Convenient Care of Farmington and Bonne Terre, Classic Awards and Gifts of Park Hills, Norman Krumpecker Bail Bonds of Potosi, Unlimited Auto Body of Potosi, the Fredericktown School District, and the Doe Run Company from Viburnum. A few of our sponsors that have allowed us to bring you coverage of the MAAA tournament. So Fredericktown trails by a point, 23 seconds left, and the Lady Cats have the basketball right in front of their own bench. Here's Tara Helm to throw it in. Helm with the basketball, does bounce it in. This is to Burns. Burns dribbling out between the circles with 19, with 18. Right wing pass to Phillips. Sides cleared out for Phillips. Plays it up top. Helm. Open three for an instant, now no. 10 seconds left. Helm's got it. Trying to break down Skaggs off the dribble. Driving in. Tied up for a second and then lost out of bounds by Fredericktown. If the tie-up would have held, the Lady Cats would have had it back. But the tie-up was just for an instant, and then the loose ball goes off of Phillips' hands and out of bounds. 5.3 seconds left in regulation. Central will have the ball up by a point, 43-42. However this thing goes, what an effort by these Fredericktown Lady Cats, and you know they're going to be a team the rest of the year that nobody is going to want to see on the schedule or on the bracket come district time. 43-42. Central lead. This thing has been back and forth in this fourth quarter. It's been just a wonderful ball game. Both of these teams 15-6, but two of the Lady Cats' 6 losses have come to Central. Well, the question is, how quick can you foul if you're Fredericktown? Obviously, you want to try to steal it. But if you can't do that, how quick can you foul? And it better be very quick. Megan Skaggs to put it in play. Bounces it in. That's to her point guard, Mackenzie Jones. And the answer to the question, in a second and a half. That's how much rolled off the clock. 43-42. Central leads. And Mackenzie Jones is going to the free throw line.
Shooting is Jones.
Jones stepping to the free throw line. She'll have a 1-on-1 here. But no matter what she does, there's just not very much time to get the ball up the floor and get a shot off if you're Fredericktown. Jones's first one, missed it. Rebound coming down to Fredericktown. They've got it with 3 seconds left, and they traveled with it. They were going to have a chance at a shot. Annabeth Phillips had just crossed half court with 2 seconds left, but the travel before the pass. And Central, even though they missed the front end of the 1-on-1, they've got the basketball right back, even after the Fredericktown rebound. So Central tries to pass it in, they do, and with 0.8 seconds remaining in regulation, another foul on Fredericktown. Burns is third, and it'll send Jones to the line one final time. 0.8 seconds remaining. Just a couple of little errors here at the end of this one by Fredericktown. Not to say they would have hit a shot, but they would have had a chance anyway, as Jones misses that free throw as well. Mackenzie is 0 for 2 from the line. And now she's got a chance to make it a 2-point game. She does so. 9 points for her and just 0.8 seconds left. Here's a 3/4 length of the court shot that won't go. And Central escapes, and I mean just escapes, with their 3rd victory of the year over Fredericktown. It was a classic. And the Central Lady Rebels, back-to-back MAAA tournament champions. Congratulations to them, but a great, great effort by the Fredericktown Lady Cats. Central Lady Rebs now improved to 16-6 on the year. Fredericktown falls to 15-7.